Red Dead Redemption has finally launched on mobile, available both on Netflix games for subscribers and as a standalone release, and the excitement didn't last long before thousands of phones flashed the same punchline: Incompatible Device, one of the biggest Western epics ever made, blocked on day one. So what's really going on? And how are those exact same phones playing the full game right now without waiting for an update, a whitelist, or a miracle patch? Let's get into it. Just to manage expectations, we aren't using a modified APK today. Instead, I'm going to show you how to run the actual PC version legally on your Android using emulation. You'll need to own the game, but trust me, it's worth the setup. This gives you the best stability, no security risks, and incredible graphics. Let's see what your hardware can do. The first shocker is how tightly restricted the mobile release is. Both versions enforce the exact same hardware requirements. On paper, Android 11 is listed as the minimum, but in real life, you need Android 14 or 15 to get anywhere near a stable launch. RAM, 6 gigs is the absolute floor, and 8 is generally the level where performance becomes reliably stable. And the chipset requirements are brutal. Only Snapdragon 8 series from Gen 1 and above, Dimensity 9000 and up, recent Exynos flagships, or Tensor G3 make the cut. Anything mid-range, anything one generation old, anything Helio, instantly rejected the moment you hit play. And iOS isn't any more forgiving. If you're not on an iPhone 11 or newer running iOS 18 Plus, the gate doesn't even open. The toughest part is even if you sideload everything perfectly, APK, OBB, data, the game still refuses to run. The compatibility block is embedded directly into the executable. The moment it detects unsupported hardware, it forces a crash or a permanent black screen. There's no tricking it. But here's where everything flips. Because the exact same phones that get blocked instantly are already running the full Red Dead Redemption right now. Story mode, open world, gunfights, every cutscene, and the entire Undead Nightmare expansion included. And the method takes about 10 minutes. The breakthrough comes from the PC version. The Steam and Epic release from last year is only 9 to 12 gigabytes total. And when those official PC files from a legit copy are moved onto a phone, the game boots through a free Windows to Android runner available on GitHub. That runner is Winlator, and the setup is surprisingly fast. Start by grabbing the PC version on Steam or Epic. It's around $50 and includes Undead Nightmare. Install it on your computer, then copy the entire game folder, all 9 to 12 gigabytes, to your phone via USB cable or Google Drive. Just make sure reddeadredemption.exe and every supporting file comes along. Next, download Winlator from brunodev85/winlator/releases on GitHub, version 11.0 beta or newer. Forks like Frost or Ludashi v2.7 also work great on certain phones. The APK is about 100 megabytes. Install it, allow storage permissions, and let it automatically pull Wine, Box64, and the Turnip drivers. That adds another 2 to 5 gigabytes. Once that finishes, open Winlator's global settings. Switch Box64 to the newest version on the performance preset. Enable DXVK. Enable VK3D Proton. Now create a new container. Select the Turnip graphics driver version 24 or newer, ideally 26 if available. Set resolution scaling to 0.5 to 0.75 times or just lock it to 720p. Use DXVK 2.3 Plus or VK3D if DX11 support is needed. For Wine, choose Proton 9.20 or Wine 10.10. Enable ESYNC equals 1. Push Box64 to aggressive mode and allocate 4 GB of VRAM. Use Pulse Audio for sound. Enable full screen. Your container is ready. Add the game by selecting reddeadredemption.exe, create a desktop shortcut, and launch it. The first boot usually takes 20 to 30 seconds. Once you're in, lower all graphic settings to the minimum preset. Turn off VSync. Drop resolution to 50 to 75%. Set up controls using Winlator's virtual layout or pair a Bluetooth PS Xbox controller for the smoothest experience. From here, the entire mobile experience opens up. Story missions, cutscenes, horseback riding, shootouts, exploration, and the entire Undead Nightmare expansion all become playable on many devices that the official app blocks. But it's important to understand one thing. Winlator isn't magic. Performance still depends entirely on your hardware. Stronger phones run it smoothly. Weaker ones will struggle. And that's completely normal. If any glitches show up, fixes are simple. Update Turnip or DXVK, remove shadows.asi, restart the container, tweak Pulse Audio, or grab community patches. Controls are fully customizable, whether you stick to touch overlays or connect a Bluetooth controller. And that's the real twist here. While the official mobile release shuts out a huge number of devices, Winlator gives many of those same phones a real workable path into the frontier, as long as the hardware is up to the task. If this breakdown helped you out, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more sharp, fast, high-energy guides just like this.